listens to music first, always.
We are unstoppable.
Open the frontiers to make people meet people.
Music is not fireworks. Music is feeling.
You're good to go.
Thank you, vote for the music!
This is Vote for the Music, the Eurovision podcast.
Hello and welcome back to Vote for the Music, the Eurovision podcast. I'm Benjamin and
And I'm Tadeusz.
And today we're back with our Quickfire reviews where we're taking a look at every single song of the 2024 Eurovision Song Contest, beginning with the first half of the first semi-final, and we're working our way through that alphabetically. And now, today, we're at Lithuania and their entry, Luktelk by Silvester Belt.
President of Lithuanian television said, "I think it's time for Lithuania to win this whole thing." And I couldn't agree with him more. Lithuania, how did you manage to do that?
Yes, I too would agree and say this is certainly impressive. Now, Lithuania haven't had a bad run at the contest recently. If we look at the results since 2016, the last time we were in Sweden, they came 9th in 2016, didn't qualify in 2017, 12th in 2018, didn't qualify in 2019, but then we had this amazing run since 2021, where they came 8th with the group, 14th with Monica Liu, 11th with Monica Linkiti, and now we've got Luktelk. And most people think that it can get a better result than not just all of those, but any result Lithuania have got before at the Eurovision Song Contest. Their best being 6th in 2006 with We Are the Winners. Now, could potentially this be the year that Lithuania are in fact the winners? Or if not, far higher up that scoreboard than we've ever seen them before.
This song is as something special. Sure, we have heard the elements of this style on the music scene already, especially inside the Lithuania itself. You can see the reminiscence to the previous work of its composer Jessica Alshai or the recent songs of Gabrielius Vagelis. However, Luktelk is a true breakthrough. The sheer fashion in which it brings a whole new feeling to the stage.
Yes, I believe in terms of the Eurovision Song Contest, and especially in terms of this year's Eurovision Song Contest, there's nothing quite like Luktelk, and it's very much going to stand out. It's a dark pop song, but a cool pop song, and something which captures a certain essence, a certain feeling amongst the audience. Also, it's got to be pointed out, because this does help, it's got something which many successful performances do have, and that's a sense of audience participation, like Soldi's claps perhaps, when in Luktelk during the verses we have sort of the head turns. I can tell you for a fact, as someone who has seen Luktelk performed live, I saw it performed live in Stockholm at the Malmö weekend pre-party. Everyone joins in, everyone participates. You've got the whole audience turning their heads from left to centre during those head turns. So that also does engage and does encourage a certain sense of participation within the song, which, as I said, in 2019, especially with Soldi, worked incredibly well for it.
This isn't just any techno. This is somehow captured the sound of 21st century itself. This feeling of endlessly looping events in which something is getting lost and also something is very tiring, yet you just can't stop it or escape it.
Yes, this seems to be a song about that desire just for time, just after going through some stuff, just having that time, just to decompress, just to sort yourself out, not instantly having to go into a whole period of having to deal with the after effects of it straight away. It's just Luktelk, give me some space. And I think that is a desire that a lot of people want and need, just for the world to slow down a bit, And Luktelk absolutely represents that. And even if you can't understand what Silvester's saying, which, let's be honest, most of the audience won't understand what he's saying, the way the performance represents that and the way the song works, I think certainly gets, if not that exact message, the feeling of that across very, very well in the production, in the composition, in the performance.
The lyrics translated from Lithuanian give me even more confidence that I understand the theme correctly. The title is Luktelk, Wait. This is a song that is a plea for a world to slow down. Wait. It represents a voice of a generation being lost in a world as it is right now, not being able to catch up with it, and possibly the world itself not being able to catch up with itself.
When it comes to its chances at the contest, I'd be very happy calling this a very safe qualifier. I think there is pretty much no chance of this not being the final, and I'd also say the same for the top 5. I think this is very unlikely not to be in the top 5, and I do think, to be honest, it has a shot at winning the whole thing. Do I think it's going to win? No, there's a couple of other songs which I think are more likely to win, but I certainly think it has a shot, and I certainly think it could be high up in both the jury and televote rankings, which could give it a very good result in May. Or if the jury and televote are in far disagreement this year, like for example they were in 2016 or 2019, we could end up with a compromise winner where, say, the second or third ranked or fourth ranked in each vote ends up coming together and winning the whole thing overall. And potentially Luktelk could be one of the songs that is able to do that. So I think there are very good things ahead for Lithuania, for Silvester Belt, and for Luktelk at the Eurovision Song Contest 2024 in May.
I think this is the song, the material, just the special piece of art that deserves to win this year's contest the most out of all the competing countries.
So thank you for listening to our quickfire review of Lithuania's entry for the 2024 Eurovision Song Contest. We'll continue to work through the first half of the first semi-final tomorrow as we take a look at Poland's entry for the Eurovision Song Contest 2024 and give you all our thoughts on that. So until then, remember to follow us on Spotify or Amazon Podcasts or Apple Podcasts or wherever else you get your podcasts. We're also now releasing episodes on YouTube if you would like to listen there. Please remember to subscribe to that or comment down below or give your thoughts back on Spotify Q&As or however else you'd like to engage in our reviews and tell us just how wrong you think we are. So until then, thank you for listening and remember to vote for the music.